Molly's holding on to you until I get to the end of this row. And I gotta put you on the clip.
So buckle your seatbelts. Hold on.
Where's the camera? Oh boy.
Gonna stay?
It zoomed in. No, it didn't.
No, you're just pushing buttons.
Yeah, pushing buttons. I don't want to push.
Okay.
Okay.
What is the bear going on?
It's over there. Can you guys hear us?
Can you guys hear us? Yes.
We've got to shell about 2,000 bushels here tonight, and then we'll be done.
Why do you keep saying shell instead of harvest? I've never heard you call it shelling corn before this year.
Shell corn, harvest corn, cut beans. You pick corn. Some people say you pick beans. I'll say you pick beans too. Some people get up in arms about what we say.
What do you call it?
Any
No,
questions? Down there.
Let's see. How's the yield? First question.
How's the yield? Depends on where you're at in the field. We're in hailed on corn right now, and it definitely took a dig. I'll talk about it in a video or something like that coming up, but it's off the mark from what we're harvesting that wasn't hailed on, if that makes sense. How much, I don't know, probably 15% or so.
How's the new cart treating you?
Loving it. We're setting like record days of harvest right now, like in terms of like bushels and stuff. And I attribute it a lot to that cart. It's been keeping us going. I mean, the combine has not sat at all, even with the yields that we have this year. It's been able to keep going, the extra capacity. Yeah, yesterday we set like a amount of bushels harvested in a day record for us.
He was pretty excited when you came home.
Yeah.
He was pretty pumped up.
Especially because it just, what's today? Today's Thursday, so it rained for us an inch on Tuesday, and that cart was just floating over the ground. Compared with the cart paired with the quad track, it was just floating. So there was like no compaction, it just went right over the ground.
Pretty sure if you could marry that cart instead of me, you would.
They keep changing those laws all the time, honey.
Oh, do they?
So we're just harvesting here to fill up the rest of Barney, the purple truck, the Peterbilt, and then I'll top off the cart so that we had a really heavy dew this morning, so we can get all that offloaded first thing in the morning before we can start harvesting again. If I keep looking up at you weird, my monitor's right. You guys are clipped to my monitor. And I'm trying to keep track of the bushels because that's how I'm loading that truck right now. Is by like egg leaders, they have a bushel counter So you can set a field bushel. It actually has 2 bushel counters. So field bushel counter, if you want to keep track of that. You can keep track of, I don't know. My dad sets it a little bit different than I do. I can reset one of them, and I know that I can haul about 350 bushels on the hopper. So that'll give me kind of an idea without a camera on how close I am getting to full. And then you can reuse the other bushel counter for, say, you were loading directly into a semi or something like that, and you know one semi can haul legally 950 bushels or something. You can get really darn close to a legal semi load off of those 2 counters. Helps when you're the only one out there, you know.
You know. Somebody just wants to know how we're doing.
How we're doing?
How are you doing today, Vincent?
I'd be doing a lot better if this corn wasn't hailed on. I'm bringing in a, like, I don't know, I don't know if it's attributed to hail, but there's no bottom leaves on it, so I'm bringing in a lot more plant for some reason. And it keeps bunching up on me. But if I open my deck plates up too much, I start getting a lot of head shell. I don't know. Can't win for losing type of deal. $204 bushels, that's what I need. Oh, I needed 200 bushels.
How far out till beans? So you're picking beans?
Yeah, we're gonna take some more bushels. Most likely we'll probably start cutting beans middle October. If this corn gets dry, I could see us having 70% of our corn harvest before we even go to beans. If it gets dry to where we can go into a bin. We can't get it dry enough to go into a bin yet. We got to keep drying everything or we ship it wet. Shell and ship.
When is Molly going to be driving the cart tractor? Never.
Next video.
Never.
There we go. We got plenty. I'm taking that load in the morning, so if it's a little heavy, whoops.
You didn't hear that. Is it really that dark?
Really what, dark?
Do you know how dark your phone screen is?
Oh, I don't know.
It doesn't
should
look
be.
that dark on here, though.
Probably my phone dimmed. What are your questions? Madea?
Questions.
What?
Caught up to the questions. Ask more. Have you ever heard of a hopper walker? Our farm is trying it on the auger, and there is a remote in the, and we click it, and we'll put the hopper out. Hopper walker.
A what?
A hopper walker.
Read that again.
I don't know.
Say it again.
Trying it on the auger. There's a remote. You click it, and it'll put the hopper out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like the swing away hopper. No, that'd be really nice because you can ask Andrew, me. It's swing out manually. So as in you push it out. But no, one of those hydraulic or electronic, I don't know. They look pretty neat. Pause for intermission. Here, Molly. Show them what we're doing. There. I think can we flip the camera around?
I don't mess with him. We'll lose him.
There. Hold on. You got it.
This is also something you'll never see me do. So high pitched. Sorry, now I am in your way.
It spins real fast. That's a load. That's a load.
No. Now what?
Hold on.
Look at that beautiful sunset. There ain't nothing like a sunset in a cornfield in Iowa during the fall. Am I right? Oh no, my Cheez-Its. I dropped my Cheez-Its.
Don't hit that joystick.
Don't plan on touching anything. You want this?
No, just, hey, I gotta go move. You listen? I gotta go move that truck forward. I'll be right back.
Okay, I gotta figure out how to flip this back. There we go. Hello, y'all. Oh, sorry, finger. Finger in the camera. I'm gonna sit in the comfy seat. Because we all know that buddy seats are not the greatest. He's moving trucks, so sorry you're stuck with me. But oh my gosh, look at how cute this is. Look. Lola's in the combine. Look at him. Just look at him. Oh, they're watching their dad. He's so cute. So cute. Yes, that is Barney. Barney's out here. Let's see. I don't know how late we'll go, Dan. Or Donald. Sorry, Donald. Most of the time, Ben will call me and say, hey, come ride with me. It'll only be a couple hours or an hour. And we'll be out here till like midnight or something stupid. So, you never know. What's the temperature? Ooh, I actually don't know. Let me look. It's a little chilly. It was cold this morning, and it was hot this afternoon, but it's a little chilly now. It's 63. 63. Oh, Tom asks if I enjoy coaching. I love it. I absolutely love it. I coach junior high volleyball, for those that don't know. I love it. Okay. Switcherooski.
Yeah.
I'm coming. Go. Hey, Papa. Hey, Papa. I'm coming back in. Here you go.
Alright, you switch it back?
Yeah. It's on front facing. I told them all your dirty secrets.
Oh, yeah?
Somebody asked where the Hy-Vee truck is. The Volvo.
Parked currently. Right now we're using Barney and the Peterbilt. Barney's a Century, Freightliner Century Classic? I don't know. Something along those lines. It's a Freightliner. Freight shake.
They asked about the weather. It's 63 degrees right now. That it was cold this morning.
Beautiful this morning.
Really hot this afternoon. And now it's chilly again.
Perfect fall day. Perfect fall day.
Yeah, maybe when you left the house, when I left the house at 6:30, it was cold.
Well, what time did I leave the house?
I don't know. You were still asleep when I left.
I got up after you left. So I left probably half an hour after you. I left around 7, I think.
It was cold. I wish I had a jacket.
You'll have to hold on to it and show them some corn going in. Molly is like scared of the corn combine for some reason.
I'm not afraid of it. A little bit like the corn head. But I like the bean head better.
She likes how nice a field looks after you being harvested.
Yeah, it's just so satisfying. Like corn is just so messy. violent. It's like the corn head is so violent and the field is so messy when you're done. I don't know. Beans is just like they're just rolling around, having a good time.
When beans are the most dusty part of it, actually. Hey, there's some 16% corn. We're seeing moistures all over the place. Most of it's 18 to 20. Some 17. That's the first time yeah, there's 18 right there. The wetter the corn is, the wetter it is.
Here's a good question for you. Is switching to ag leader worth it?
From what? I mean, I'm biased. I'm an ag leader dealer, and all I've ever ran is ag leader, but I don't think I'd run anything else. I've seen the John Deere stuff, you know, the Raven stuff. The ag leader stuff is just so user friendly and nice. I don't see any reason to run anything else.
You're missing a row, but
No, I think it's not the right row. Maybe. I think that's like one extra from the last pass, possibly. I don't know that for sure.
Do you bale your stalks?
No, too much fertilizer in them. We don't have cows. You can't get any money for corn stalk bales, and especially at the price of fertilizer, there's way more fertilizer in the corn stover than there is in money you can get for corn stalk bales.
What maturity is your corn?
This field is split planted with 111 day and 110 day. Long season corn this split.
Keep going.
What?
I'll get to it. Keep going.
We planted 109 through 114 this year. So, but we can plant 109 through 116.
Look at this comment.
I can't read it.
It's from Marshall.
Oh, what's he
He
saying?
said, "Hi, beautiful couple."
Hi, Marshall.
Did you have to ask your wife how to leave a comment?
Hey, I saw you wearing one of them fishing shirts in one of your pictures there the other day, bud. Where'd you get that inspiration?
They were on sale at Walmart. That's where we got it.
His wife saying, "Here, I got you a new
I got you
shirt."
a shirt for $8.
Yeah.
Oh man. Somebody wants to know, where did you go to college
I went to the University of Iowa.
and what did you major in?
Interdepartmental studies. Yeah, it's I was going to Iowa for business. Figured out that I didn't want to go into business. Yeah, I'm on the right road. I figured out that I didn't want to go into business. Wanted to come back farming, but I was like into my junior summer, or I don't know, into my junior year or so. So to get into the school of 50, it would have taken me another like 2 years. So I doubled up my course load, went to school Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, came to the farm and farmed Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Obviously there's 7 days in a week. And switched my majors to, it's a business major, but it's not through the school, the business school at Iowa. So it's kind of the jack of all trades, master of none business degree at the University of Iowa. It works out, you know. You learn financing, management. You learn a little bit of everything, so that you're dangerous.
When will you harvest your pumpkins? Well, we'll have to pick a few of them in a couple of weeks because my nursing home is having like a fall fest thing, and Benjamin was so kind to donate some pumpkins so we can do some pumpkin painting with the residents. So we'll have to pick a few of them in a couple of weeks at least.
Yeah. And then after that, we don't know. It's like I don't plan on selling them or anything.
No.
Kind of what we thought is that,
We just wanted to see how they would grow.
yeah, Molly will probably put on Facebook let local young kids come pick up a couple pumpkins before Halloween so they can harvest them or carve them. There we go.
I got you. Alright. How wet is too wet to combine?
In a field, when you get stuck, it's too wet.
I think you mean the corn.
Typically, so black layer, I think like the physical maturity of corn is, I think, 33% moisture. So you don't want to harvest it before that. You'll get quality issues. So my answer, probably 30%. You start running into issues. That's really wet corn though, because corn will corn has good shelf life at 15.5%. Depending upon where you're at. If you can freeze your corn, you can put it in a bin at 16-17%, and if you freeze it, it won't rot.
What is super chat? I don't know what that is.
I think that's I think they send you money or something like that, and it highlights it or something.
Oh. I don't know how to do that. How do you do that?
I don't know.
Don't know. Not tech savvy enough.
We struggle to get live.
Somebody wants to know if you've opened the gate wide open on the new cart yet.
Oh yeah, that I was shy of it for probably the first 2 hours. Then I went full bore. I let her fly. One of these times I'll get it. You have to have a really good load on the cart because it empties out, and then as it empties out, it struggles a little bit to get like the last. If you got very few bushels in the cart, it doesn't pour out as much, if that makes sense. So I will one of these times get the cart completely loaded, or with like 1,100 bushels or better, and we'll time it. See how fast I can actually fill a semi. It probably won't be a legal load when I go to load it, so it'll be one that just goes directly to the bin right next to the farm or something like that, so it doesn't go on the road. But it's fast. It's real fast.
Any pheasants around you guys?
Yep. I haven't seen as many this year.
They all went on vacation. Oh my gosh, it's Dylan! Hi, Dylan! I'm gonna say hi to Dylan.
Hi, Dylan.
Rude.
You passing all your classes?
You have to set up. We'll have to look into that. I don't know what that is.
We'll look into it sometime.
How is your GPS working picking corn, or do you still have to steer?
I'm steering right now, but it works. If I wanted to switch it, I could. I don't have it on right now because next video that comes out, our ground disconnect was going bad on this combine. So every now and then I'd get like electrical errors, and with an ag leader, if you have like your steering set up and you have it selected, and then you lose power to your steering, it will turn off your GPS because it won't let you steer if you got intermittent power issues. So if you lose your GPS, you stop logging, and that was yesterday that happened, and we got it fixed, and I haven't switched it back yet. But yes, I've tested it out, and yes, it works. But what I've also been harvesting today while I haven't switched it back is Indro, so we're gonna run out of. We're full. It's gonna beep at me. Told you. That beeping. See, 351 bushels. Told you I can carry 351 bushels. And then it tells me, hey, you're full.
You'll have to get something to mount a shovel on the cart for spills if it loads that fast.
Oh. It's fast. So.
Dylan said he's passing his classes.
Yes, I've seen it.
If you know, you know.
I don't think I've seen Miss Congeniality.
Sandra Bullock, man. Classic.
What was the classic movie that we watched the other night that you had never seen? That I was floored by.
What did we watch?
Oh, I can't remember.
Wasn't it some like Ben Affleck movie or something?
Yes. It was like one of Ben Affleck's earlier movies. What was that?
I don't remember.
Hold on, old age is sitting in.
We don't know what we did like last week.
Oh, Pearl Harbor.
I've seen Pearl Harbor.
Wait, no, that wasn't it then. That wasn't a Ben Affleck movie.
No, it wasn't that military movie. I've seen that military movie. Maybe
We don't know.
Maybe it wasn't Ben Affleck. I don't remember. Thoughts on profits from this year going to next year's higher input cost?
Oh, geez.
Oh, geez.
Do we want to get into that? It's like I haven't seen. I know seed prices are up. I know fertilizer's up right now, but I talked about it in the video. It's what scares me is that if we go like we're gonna be growing 5 bushel, 6 bushel corn with the input prices, and the market crashes, and you can't bushel your way out. That's, you know, all the money that's made this year with okay prices is gone next year. You know, you can make $100 and you can lose $100 even faster. Which I think, you know, I've talked to some fertilizer guys, and it's like they don't really want to have the high fertilizer prices either, because people start cutting their fertilizer. So I don't think the fertilizer retailers make any more money off of the fertilizer. I could be wrong, but let's reconnect. Are we back?
We look sad.
See if it's back.
Yeah,
Are we back? Sorry guys, I don't have a clue why it froze.
Maybe because we're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, we are in kind of a bad. Come on. I feel like this would be the issue with like a high-speed planter, is I've seen fast unloading, and now everything feels slow. Whereas if you planted really fast, you wouldn't want to go back to 5-mile-an-hour planting.
Did you pick up my Cheez-Its?
Don't be loud. Don't be loud when you go crunching. People have pet peeves about chip chewing.
Well, people also have pet peeves about being hungry.
Oh yeah.
Is compaction a problem with the new grain cart?
No. No.
This guy-
I talked about it earlier, but hey, we got rain Tuesday, got an inch of rain on Tuesday, harvested on Wednesday, and you couldn't even tell. Or Monday night, we got an inch of rain, and harvested on Tuesday, and you couldn't even tell.
This guy's from Eastern Washington. He said it's weird seeing people are harvesting now. We start in late July and ended in late August.
Eastern where?
Washington. Like on the west coast.
You started in July, and
And in August.
that seems weird. Like what are you harvesting then?
Have you had to... Oh, Lord.
Good.
Have you had to treat any of your alfalfa fields for armyworms?
I don't have any pure alfalfa.
What are armyworms?
They look like hairless caterpillars,
Gross.
and they just chew through everything. Like there's swarms of them. I haven't seen any army worms really around. I wonder if that's what's happening to that one hayfield right now. We've got a grass patch in a hayfield of late second cutting grass that looks like it got sprayed with Roundup. I wonder if that's army worms. Maybe I'll have to go look at that.
Somebody said, did you name the green card? And what do I think about naming it the Big Ben? Somebody else said, I think Izzy should name it the Big Kahuna.
The Big Kahuna. I know, we haven't named it yet. Justin and I, we haven't really, that's why we opened it up to you guys. Kind of want a cool nickname that rolls off the lips. John Kinzenball was, if you guys didn't know, is the pioneer of the grain cart. So I kind of was thinking maybe like the cart father, like the Godfather, but the cart father, but that doesn't roll off the lips very well either. There's lots of suggestions of Big Blue, Babe, like the Blue Ox. There's been a few suggestions. We haven't narrowed it down yet. And sorry, I've been really busy, so I haven't had the chance to respond to all the comments on the last videos, but I will when I get a chance to.
Are we still grainy?
Are we still what?
Grainy.
What's that?
Make sure that we're all grainy. Like on the video. It doesn't look like that to me, but
I don't think so. It's probably there.
somebody said you gotta have the name John in it. Just call it Big John.
Yeah, there's been. Yeah. We're still deciding. It's still up there. When it comes down to it, I'll put up a poll and have you guys help decide.
The money card.
The money card.
Somebody said that is Army Works. Make it arcade pastures in Tennessee.
But do they do army worms make it look, it's not that big. I would say it's less, half an acre probably. It's right on the corner of the road. And I mean, all the grass is dead, but there's a few broadleaves out there. So, maybe, I don't know. I've never dealt with army worms, so I just know that it's been an issue for quite a few people. I mean, I keep seeing things on Snapchat and Instagram of hay header bars completely covered in army worms.
Hi, Andrew.
Andrew, come run this cart.
Andrew, come read these comments so I can go home and go to sleep. This guy says, I grew up on a grain farm in rural Iowa City. Farming has come a long way. We harvested with a 2-row John Deere 277 ear picker.
Well, this is still an ear picker in some ways. First combine I think I ever drove was it was a John Deere 4400, I think is what it was, and 3-row wide, I believe.
So just that part?
What? Yeah, just three. And your combine, it's we couldn't sit in here together because we're wider than the 3 rows.
I'd run that one.
Yeah. The motor's right here next to you, and you can't hear nothing. Air conditioning didn't really work, so you just ate dust the entire time.
Sounds lovely.
How long will they be alive for? Do they die at frost? Or do you have to like kill them to get rid of them? So, has anybody in the chat started harvesting? I can't read this.
Somebody asked what's the best place in the area for a tenderloin.
That'd be kind of, I don't know, subject to your own opinion.
Everybody has a different preference of tenderloin.
As in the way it's breaded, how thick it is.
If it's bigger than your face or not.
Yeah, everybody has their opinions.
Have you had one from the bowling alley in Gordon yet?
No, I haven't had one.
They're pretty good.
Gordon.
They're pretty good.
I haven't had a bad tenderloin in a long time.
I've never had a bad tenderloin. This guy says he's harvested mostly corn in Lynn and Johnson counties.
Lynn and Johnson. That's where I grew up, Shoeyville.
Finishing beans in northwest North Dakota. 25 bushels, and I'm not disappointed.
That's not bad for as dry as you guys were, right?
Somebody else has harvested beans.
Was it those late rains that made the beans?
This guy said, yeah, I think they will die with freeze, but you can spray, and the threshold is 2 per square feet. But I think you're close enough to a freeze.
I'll look at that in one of these videos.
Southeast Minnesota, beans are coming out fast. Some have started corn. Why is everybody doing beans first? Is that just an around here thing?
Most people do beans around there. Our corn's wet, so hey, this is 18.3 here.
Well, yeah, but I feel like every year you...
Oh yeah, we always shell wet corn. We get it. You got enough acres to go over. You want to get some corn out. It's like my opinion on wet corn is to shell it. The shell's better. It's like yeah, you get a little bit of dock, but a bad windstorm, you lose even more.
The give and the take, the give and the take.
Yeah. Need to get a dryer is what we need to do. We need to get a continuous flow dryer set up one of these days.
I have my drinks. Oh, I stole all my sticks.
They were sitting on my seat. Pause. Molly needs to drink.
What's it yielding?
Huh?
What's it yielding?
By the sound, you guys are on my yield monitor, but by the sounds of it, this is probably pretty close to, this is probably around 200 bushel corn. Right here. There's also been some pretty wheat corn in this farm. You can hear the combine start to gur, and that's when I know I get the better corn. And when you hear barely nothing, you know you're not good corn.
It sounds all the same to me. Do you have an 8-row header?
8-row? What?
They're asking.
12. We run a 12 row. 12 row on a 9670. Rebels. The county key yield on corn is also 140 some odd bushels. So when we get into 200 plus bushel corn, which has happened this year quite a bit. It's kind of a rarity. It's a 12 row, 1293.
Do you grow more corn or more beans?
This year we are just about dead even. Maybe, I think this year we have, maybe 200 acres more soybeans. Somewhere between 0 and 200 acres more soybeans. Somewhere in there.
That general range.
Yeah. But we don't run any continuous anything. It's a corn soybean rotation. Our ground's highly erodible, so soybean on soybean doesn't work. And our ground, the CSR is not where you would want to try and grow corn on corn, unless the price of corn got wild, and then anything's possible.
Do you think you'll try to update your combine after this year?
No. This combine has less than 2,000 hours on it. And that's the reason why we run 2 combines, is that if this one breaks, we go grab the other one while this one gets fixed. So we don't really see a reason to update combines.
How do you fight black spot?
Tar spot. We're full. I'm gonna go to the end. We're gonna get cab. We're gonna get cab corn. Don't hit a bump. Don't hit a bump. Don't hit a bump. Don't hit a bump. I think we made it. Ooh, that was close. This combine, when that buzzer goes off, you stop picking corn.
Hey, there's real corn right there.
Yeah, see, I know. Yeah, we'll have to come grab that at some point. I think Brian Brown calls those the row of shame, except for that one's planted there. That one's planted there, and I didn't miss it. I'm on my 12 rows. I am on my correct rows.
They didn't answer the tar spot question.
So tar spot, it's in my last video. You just go out and I'm not an expert on tar spot at all, because it's the first year that we've seen it. I actually went up to Boone for last year I go every year for a disease day, and they put on, the Iowa State puts on a really pretty good seminar about the diseases. And last year, the disease lady, I wish I knew her name off the top of my head, she had this leaf that had tar spot in it, and she took it out with a glove out of the bag, like, oh, this is a bad disease, like, you don't want to see this in your field. She was being real careful with it. And then it's like, show up into one of my fields, and I'm like, it literally looks like splattered tar on your leaves. Pretty nasty. I don't know when it came in. I think it was after dent. So,
After what?
dent stage of the corn. The corn starts to dent. But definitely one of the hybrids, which is actually one of my favorite hybrids. The last few years, it seems to be susceptible to it. I talk about it in a video that hasn't come out yet. Made it lodge a little bit. I don't know. It's not a disease you want to see in your corn.
It's always over here.
Yeah. Way back. Yeah.
Not very well.
Hold on. We're in a bad spot here. Of the combine that does that. Because we got was alive.
No, they were live. We're just greedy and chopping.
Hold on, we'll get out of this spot. It's probably you guys vibrating right now with the unload. Shows me that we're good to
There
go.
we go.
Sorry guys, where the trucks are must be a dead zone or something. Because every time we go right up there and load the truck,
Bye-bye.
that or the combine vibrates enough that it does that to you guys.
Russ,
I
how
don't know.
dare you? I went to Iowa State. Don't put that on me.
What did she say?
He said they both went to U of I. Lies. Absolute filth lies. Okay, where'd we stop? The national treasure that is Bandit is currently snoozing. And the other national treasure that is Lola is also currently snoozing.
No, she's not. She watching.
Probably trying not to throw up.
So I've had Lola May in the cab with me a couple of times. And she's had motion sickness and has puked about every time.
Still get a fart
She's
tonight.
getting better though, except for she's got this weird deal where if she rides in a truck, she rides backwards. She faces backwards whenever she's riding in a vehicle. So, but she's watching the corn go in right now.
Oh man, she got the zoomies so hard when I got home today.
Yeah. Lola gets the bark zoomies.
Oh, it's so funny.
So she
Bark
bark.
makes her go faster.
She like bark gurs
Bark,
and
bark,
runs
bark,
in
bark,
circles. It's
It's something.
interesting. Molly and I tried to figure out last night or the night before of like when we get home who she's more excited to see.
She was pretty pumped when I got home today.
So when Molly gets home, she gets like, she never gets like really excited to see me when we get home, but she's like a daddy's girl, so she's always
Such
on
a
me.
daddy's girl.
She's always on me, but she's never really excited to see me when I get home. But I have come to the conclusion that's because I bring Bandit home, and that is who she is the most excited to see, is Bandit.
We are chopped liver.
Yeah, so as long as I be bringing Bandit home, I'm like, yeah, she don't even care to see me. Until Bandit's annoyed over and goes and lays down and says, I'm done.
So like, the lady lays in the corner. He has to hide from Lola. Waterway, bump, bump, bump.
Watch out, Bum. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that kind of got my tummy. That was weird. What the heck are spider mites? That sounds like something out of a nightmare.
Spider mites.
They asked if that's why you do corn soybean rotation.
No, corn soybean rotations for soil health. And economic reasons. Spider mites. I haven't seen really a bad case of spider mites. You see them every now and then.
Oh, Marshall must have RV ones.
Marshall got everyone's what I said.
what they're doing to us. They're doing everything in about one day.
Is that what it looks like? Marshall, I'm going to call you tomorrow.
Oh, God. Somebody asked if there's buried pipelines in your area that aren't very deep, and if you could catch one with a ripper.
There's buried pipelines, yeah, but like with a ripper, probably not. There's not a lot of natural gas pipelines around here. Rural water, so there's water pipeline in every ditch. They will go into your field though. We've got some fiber optic, but they've buried the fiber optics in the gravel roads for the most part. No, not really a big issue. One of our fields we tiled over though was Rathman Rural Waters. One of their mains, and it was an old main. Rathman Rural Water's great. If you call them, like, they come out right on the spot if you got any questions about it. And if you don't, they'll actually show up with an excavator and expose their main if you have to cross it. And one of the fields is actually a concrete main. Their old concrete main's actually in one of our fields.
You had to worry about the drive and chafer frame breaking on your combine? Drive and chafer, I don't know I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, let's see. So my dad owns both of the combines. I don't own either of the combines. I don't know part of either of the combines. And Dad bought this combine 3 years ago because the 9660 threw a fit one year and just decided to be broken all of the time. And one of the big ones that happened was, we actually don't know really what happened, but we think the bottom sprocket, we're not sure. Something went through the combine and it messed all kinds of stuff up. The sieve and stuff, their brackets were all screwed up. Something went through the clean grain leg, screwed stuff up there. Was not nice to it. See how we're at 903 bushels? Andrew, are you here? How many bushels do you want on the peak?
We're getting greedy.
Down in the hole.
Do you follow college football? Not really.
I like watching college football. I like watching football. But there's only so many hours in a day that you can do things. Between farming, YouTube, and everything else, energy of following sports closely, I spend my time otherwise. Love watching football, but can I list off a roster of who all the quarterbacks are and stuff? No.
We watched college volleyball last night.
Yeah, we did.
It was pretty interesting. So hot back in. First game. I guess I don't know if you were home for
No,
that.
I wasn't home. We were Northwestern
Hawkeyes
and
played first.
Nebraska is who you were watching.
No, it was Northwestern and Nebraska. Correct.
Molly's a volleyball coach.
They know that. We talked about that while you were out.
Oh yeah.
Are you a full-time farmer?
Yeah. Time and a half.
Full-time farmer, full-time YouTuber, part-time seed salesman.
Yeah. Full-time farmer. I have my own farm service deal where sell technology and seed, and then tile plow, YouTube, Gotta work.
Part-time bad jokes comedian.
Bad jokes comedian.
Yeah. Off-topic question: are all the custom meat processors booked in your area? Big problem here in Ohio.
Yes, unless you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Actually, who might be in the chat, he might be.
I don't know if I've seen it.
My brother-in-law and I just bought a pig off of a neighbor, Tim, who got it delivered to, it's actually an Amish butcher, and I think that they take enough pigs there that they got done. And then on top of that, my brother-in-law and I are going to he knows how to do it, I don't, so I'm going to be learning the experience. Make bacon, sausage, stuff like that, smoke it. So we bought a pig last week or 2 weeks ago or something like that.
It's been 2 weeks.
Been eating on it, like 1.5 inch thick pork chops, wherever the camera is. Like, good stuff.
Some dude from Scotland is here. What time is it?
Scotland.
You want to try that again?
No. Let's leave that one alone. Let's just leave that one. Let's just... Next subject. We're going to get grainy again. Hold on. I got to unload about 200 bushels. And then the next load that we're loading on is that big, beautiful grain cart. We're going to top it off tonight, too. So stay with us. We'll be back right after this grainy break.
This awful interruption.
Because it's going to do it. I don't know why about right here it does it, but it doesn't.
I'm going to watch it and see when it stops. I'm just going to stare into your eyes real quick. Just let it happen. It's fine. Okay, you're welcome. We know, Ed. We know.
Look at that thing. We back yet?
Hello.
I think we just gotta pick one more hopper, guys. Maybe 3.
I ain't picking 3.
Well, of course not. You're riding.
I will leave.
I think I got corn somewhere right there. Where did I pick last at?
I don't know. Guess who's back? Is that the next song?
Oh, I stopped way back there. Jeez. That's bad. Missed that one.
We lost?
You can get lost in the middle of a field, believe it or not.
I believe it, especially in the dark.
It's like, oh, I turned left at that corn.
It's like you trying to give me directions to a field.
Hey, see that? That's a corn.
Oh my god. Oh, how's the wedding planning going? How's the wedding planning going, Benjamin?
Fantastic!
What all have you planned? Benjamin? Your face.
I have planned, I plan to be there.
Okay.
I've cleared my schedule for that day.
Do you even remember what day it is? Tell me what day it is.
August 7th,
Oh my god!
right? What?
You would be a day late to our wedding! Oh my god! Remind me to send you an invitation! Oh my
That was close.
Jesus.
August 6th?
August 6th.
Okay. So when I think it's the 7th, just remember it's not. I'd be a day late. It's really the 6th.
Jesus.
So I better show up on the 5th.
Now, wedding planning's fine. We got all of our necessary vendors booked. I've got a dress.
We do? Did we book a DJ?
We did.
Did we book a caterer?
Yeah.
You mean I don't get to go taste food?
No,
Booked a
you
caterer?
don't, because the girls from work are doing it.
See, in college you learn that delegation is a great,
Oh,
great.
my Lord. So, you want to know, my favorite line of wedding planning so far is, I don't even remember what, I think we were talking about like what you and the guys are going to wear or something. So I show him a tie and he just goes, I have no opinion on that. So I just stopped asking him things. If you're not going to have an opinion, I'm just going to do it myself. And if you're not allowed to be mad about it when you get there. It's the thing though.
We got swerve for a terrace. You guys want me to give you the molly so you guys can see some corn going in? Well, they might not want to give that. She's gonna be shaky.
It's gonna be very shaky. Oh no, sorry, they can't.
We're on the side of a terrace. Huh?
I gotta get out of this conference.
Why?
They can be
What? Being on the hill?
No. That's why I don't like corn. It's beheading.
Just dances and goes.
Too much. It's too much. Overstimulation.
You guys are on my map. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. We'll go pick that other road, that road shade real quick. I am a bit confused to where we have ended up.
Are we lost in the middle of the cornfield?
No. Flip it around. Okay, hold on to this. Take my camera. Just trying to film this road.
Your road shame?
This is the hardest. This here is the hardest thing to do as a combine operator. Harvest one row is like the hardest thing to do.
we will find it. Just so aggressive. I don't like it.
When you talk to your like volleyball girls and you go like, be aggressive, like harvesting corn.
No, I definitely don't. They did tell me the other day, they're like, oh my gosh, you have a YouTube channel. I was like, no, I do not have a YouTube channel.
Oh, they figured out who you were.
Yeah.
You have been discovered.
I don't know that counts because they all knew who I was before all of this started. You corn-napped me.
Oh, yeah.
Again. I fell for it again.
See how many tops we're bringing in? When the corn gets short, it's gonna go across the waterway.
Ugh.
Hold on.
Ow!
Whoa, big bump.
Mama.
Yeah, we got corn in there now.
You think? Ba-ba-ba. The yo-yo over there. Yo-yo, what are you doing? No boogie? I think Yo-yo wants to go home too.
Yeah, as soon as we upload him, the carpet down.
Oh, there's Bubba in the frame. Bubba in the frame.
I don't know, we're gonna make it.
I don't think we are.
Yeah, we're good. I'm a professional.
I'm a professional.
I'm really good at going in circles, back and forth, middle of fields,
Yeah.
and drive for hours on end and get nowhere. Pump again. Hold on.
Yep.
Look at how gentle that was. Oh, we're getting full. Hydro line it.
Ugh. What's more fun, picking corn or cutting beans?
Corn.
I like beans.
Corn. getting a really good corn, the plant's really healthy and they're tall, and it's just pulling the plants down right in front of you. It's like that's really cool to me.
Your phone is so heavy.
Well, look at how many people you're holding up here right now.
Oh my lord. Part-time bad joke comedian.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
We better go off before we get back up there and get
Hold
lost.
on. Well, they've been hanging around here to see the.
It's gonna freeze.
No, we're not gonna be that close though.
Oh my lord.
We're in another spot. This baby's gonna be prim, plumper, and plump full.
What was what?
What?
To cart. There she be, in all her glory.
And she is quite full already.
There's a bug on the window. Ben! Ben!
A little bit full there.
Better get that shovel. I don't know if you're gonna make it.
Oh no, yeah, this ain't all going on there. Oh, I don't know. I might be able to finesse this one.
Oh, I don't think so. Pretty close. Oh,
no,
Lord.
no, no, no.
No,
We
no,
ain't
no,
done
no, no,
yet.
no, no, no.
We have been challenged here,
Ugh.
Molly.
Quadric.
We are challenged.
Oh. This
I've
makes
got
me
probably 50
so
bushels
nervous.
left.
What, are
I've
we
got
like ramping it
oh
up
my
this
gosh,
hill?
look at all that room on this side.
Oh,
You
Lord.
can park a pickup on this side. Look at this. Talk about easy peasy. We're going to get this in here. Actually, we probably won't.
You're real confident.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, baby. Hey.
Yeah.
Not to say I'm like good or anything, but
Money on the ground doesn't pay the bills. You damn right, Mary.
yeah, there's less than, there ain't not even a bushel on the ground. There ain't not even a bushel
All
on
right,
the
don't
ground.
go up there. We're gonna lose them before we get
Okay.
to your bite.
All right, we're gonna lose you guys. We're done. We'll see you guys in the next YouTube video.
Bye.